Crackalacky people, Inspiration Ray. This is a Batman special. So obviously we're going to talk about Batman in all its glory. There will be some time marks in this video because there's going to be 3 sections that we're going to focus on. How me and G-Man got into Batman and why we love him as a character. Then the second section will be the different eras, the films, TV, what we thought was good about that era, and good films, bad films, that sort of stuff. And then the third section will be, do we think there's room for any reboots? And has there been any accurate versions of Batman so far from all the films that are out now on TV? And obviously we'll talk about animated throughout as well, animated TV and animated films.
All comic novels.
Yes. But we will give you a fair warning, neither of us have really read much of the comics, so there won't be much talk on comics, but what we have read we'll obviously talk about. But there's not much.
Yeah, research, yeah.
We basically know Batman from mostly TV and games and shit like that.
Yeah, but you have read the graphic novels, haven't you?
I've read a few of them, I've got a few of them, yeah.
Yeah, so you can yeah.
So, we're going to start this off with our top 5 Batman films, could be which will obviously include animated and TV. And if it's a trilogy, we'll count that as 1. So I'll start.
Yeah,
so first,
you go first. I think I've got top of my head.
I'll go first. So first one, and I'm counting this as a trilogy because I don't think you can count one without the other. The Dark Knight trilogy, probably saying that wrong. Do I need to say anything else? Just an amazing trilogy. Second of all, which is one I know G-Man hasn't seen yet, but I freaking love it, is Batman Ninja. It's basically Batman as a ninja, and he's against Gorilla Grodd and all sorts of other characters. There's Catwoman in there, Red Hood, all sorts. It's quite a weird but good film. Third one, Batman Hush. These are pretty much all animated ones now. I don't know why, but I pretty like the animated ones quite a lot. So third one, Batman Hush, which is quite a good take because it's Hush is a character in the Batman universe, but this take on him is the Riddler portraying him. So it's a different take on Hush, and it's quite interesting because in the story Riddler's controlling the other bad guys. So yeah. And fourth one, which I have to thank G-Man because he got me this one, Killing Joke. I think that's a classic.
Hey.
And then last but not least, because this one combines another one of my favourite series, Batman vs the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Quite a weird film again, but it's a good film. Obviously you've got the turtles in there, you know. So yeah.
Really? What?
Yeah.
So weird. I only know today, DC and Marvel actually do crossovers with each other in comics.
What, they have, or they are allowed to?
They have in comics, but DC apparently, Batman beats the Hulk. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Give a shit.
Yeah, I think I've read some of those, to be fair.
So I can see that be a big film idea, but I'll take a lot of time.
Yeah, they need the right director for that.
Yeah, I'm pull off.
Yeah.
I think you couldn't do that back in the 90s. It'd be very expensive, you know.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, but you've got to think Disney as well. Disney, if they're going to buy DC.
Well, I doubt they fucking will, but...
Yeah, fuck it. Who knows? They take over the world.
Yeah. Well, do you want to do your top 5 then?
Well, I just know DC stands for Detective Comics. That's what I come from.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's today. So the Turtles were your number 1, was it?
No, Dark Knight trilogy. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Dark Knight trilogy is number 1. Then number 2 was Batman Ninja, Batman Hush 3, Killing Joke 4th, and then 5th, Batman vs the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay, I'm doing mine. I'm not doing the trilogy, I'm just doing the film.
Right, that's fine.
Yeah, so number 5, I'm gonna number 5, Batman Returns, you know, the Penguin.
Yeah.
The 4, Batman Tim Burton. Batman with Joker. Number 3, Batman Begins. Number 2, Dark Knight. And then number 1, The Mask of the Phantasm, a Batman animated film.
Yeah, I thought you might have had that one as number 1.
Yeah, well, what do you think that?
Wow, you know, someone keeps banging on about me to get it, so...
Yeah, you gotta get. I know you. I'll try to get it before the podcast. But,
It's on the list, don't worry. It's on my list to get. Yeah, so...
yeah, it's a very, very good storyline. I think I'll talk about it later on.
Yeah, so let's go into how we got into Batman and what we love about him. I'll let you go first.
So yeah, first going to Batman. I think I was aware of Batman back in late 90s. I think I was too young to remember the Batman animated series. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was on Cartoon Network, but I think I stumbled on the channel TCM. I think they did repeats of the Batman series, and my dad going through it. But yeah, it was just great fun. I think I got more into Batman as well. The situation of the characters as well.
Yeah. He's
So
got...
we were about the Batman TV series. There's a lot of fun. They're accurate, the characters.
Yeah, that is one thing about the animated stuff. They are very accurate. Like, a lot of the animated films I watch are very
No,
accurate.
I mean in the 1960s one.
Where the 96,
Yeah.
the cheesy one.
Yeah, that one, Adam West. Yeah, yeah.
No, Batman.
Batman, no. Yeah, of course. So, that was like the first Batman. Well, exactly. The first Batman TV series. New after 2 seasons.
Fair enough. Fucking... Hang on, sorry, I'm not...
Yeah, I don't have a sense. I think of going to the Tim Burton Batman. I used to go with that. That was a pretty good film as well.
Yeah.
And then it was just going to it. The fascination of Batman.
Fair enough.
Again.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. I think I watched... First thing I watched was the Batman films back in the day. The ones with like the plastic suits and you could see their nipples and...
Yeah.
But it wasn't the films that got me interested in it. It was the characters and... The characters and the storyline was okay. And then it kind of grew from there.
Yeah. What was your first impression of the Batman film? Remember? Well, the cheesy one. The later.
Well, I thought it was cheesy, don't get me wrong. I thought it was very cheesy, but I don't know, it's just something about Batman and the rest of the characters, Robin, I believe Batwoman was in it as well. It just, I don't know, very interesting and got me very intrigued in it. And then I kind of just went from there and started watching a bit of the animated series.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It took a lot of fun in it. So and I like the sets. I got the sets of the cheesy Batman film.
Yeah, the sets were really good.
Okay.
For that time, they was really good.
Yeah, so you got my lot of 90s films. One very good comfort-wise, and this is the closest we get.
But yeah, that's what I mean. For that generation, it was good.
Yeah, it was good. I can see why people don't like it. People prefer the more serious one.
Well, yeah, because...
People think serious and dark means it's good.
Well, yeah, Batman is a serious character, but, you know...
Yeah, he was a serious character. I like the fun of Batman.
Yeah, that's why I like the animated TV series. That's quite a fun take on him.
Yeah, it was fun to take, but they keep it very dark and not goofy.
Yeah. Like, a lot of the, like I said, a lot of the films I watch nowadays, the Batman animated stuff, they're very silly with it sometimes.
Yeah, but not as silly as they did in the 60s.
Oh no, not that silly. Jesus Christ, I wouldn't like them as much.
Yeah, Batman series meant to be a comedy, so they're making fun of serious situations.
Meant to be a comedy, and then he become into one of the biggest heroes of this day.
Yeah, it was like one episode, like, I watched about, it was like, was the Riddler's assistant turns to Robin.
Oh yeah, that
Basically, the same actor playing Robin, but she's wearing a mask, but then her boobs disappear. That's logic. So,
logic for you. 'Cause that's just what happens.
And then in the same episode, she dies. The Riddler's Molly. She dies with a nuclear reactor.
Molly.
Yeah. she's the only female character who died in the Batman series.
Well, so far. Unless you can't make animated stuff, because they die all the time.
No, I mean live action ones.
I was going to say, yeah, live action, but animated, they die all the fucking time.
Yeah, I was like, damn, why does Batman have a nuclear reactor in the family?
They were weird for their time, but, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically we got into all the cheesy stuff about Batman.
Yeah, essentially, it piqued my interest and I started reading a lot. I read a few books here and I've actually got a few of his classics, Golden Dawn, Zero Year Part 1, Zero Year Part 2, Court of Owls. Got some of his classic comics, but they're in hardback edition. And then I kind of, just grew into it and started watching more, and then obviously, you know, there's good old YouTube, so you start researching stuff, and then, yeah. I won't say why I love Batman, because we'll talk about that in a minute, but then, you know, and then, yeah. I've just become obsessed with him now, as you know. To a point where I've got my own Batcave. Yeah.
Yeah.
My take on it, shall I say.
Well, Batman. You come to the point where you think you are Batman.
Ah. No, joke. No. I wish.
You get a Batman costume.
What?
Or you get a Batman costume. Have a Batman costume hang up in your room somewhere. You're dead.
I would if I could afford it, but I can't afford a decent one. I need a decent one, don't I?
You'd buy the replica of the Batmobile, the 1960s one.
Yeah.
Nah, the 60s Batmobile was the best car of the whole stuff.
I like the modern.
It was like a low rider. I liked it.
I like the modern one best.
And then, which one? The Dark Knight one?
Yeah, the Tombola one.
Fair enough. I know the Bow one that just had guns in it. He had guns. Like gun car.
Well, actually, I quite like his Batbite as well, to be fair. But yeah.
And he's got guns. He has guns. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Well, you know, he's got to have something to defend the city with. Can't use his fist all the time.
His fist. He got hit fire. May not have car insurance.
Car insurance. Well, he's got a Batman card, so.
Well, that background card won't cover anything.
Well, you don't know. He's a millionaire. He might have millions on there.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? But yeah. So, why do you love Batman then? We've covered how he got into it. Why do you love him as a character?
I just like what he represents as a character. I like his origin story. He's an orphan, and he becomes an orphan, and he got scared of bats, and he has to overcome his fear. It's like it's kind of like a tragedy to a hero story. I like it.
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
It's kind of how he wants. He's awesome. He's a detective as well. Maybe the comic.
Yeah.
He's the kind of character you want to be played by.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I have to agree with you on the origin. I think he's got one of the best origin stories going. But the thing, there's two things I mainly love about him, other than his origin story. His Rose Gallery, his villains gallery, I think he's got some of the best villains going, and the biggest like villains going. Like, you think about it. What do you think when you think Batman? Who else do you think of? Joker, Harley Quinn. Look how iconic they've become today. Two-Face, exactly. Riddler, Penguin. Look how all these characters that are Batman's villains become so iconic.
Yeah, sometimes Scarecrow, but Scarecrow hasn't been an iconic villain yet.
Well, they tried to do him in Dark Knight, didn't they? Dark Knight series.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been portrayed the best.
Apparently there was going to be Nicolas Cage playing Scarecrow in the third cheesy Batman series trilogy before Batman Robin
Yeah, let's not talk about that
Yeah,
one.
he dodged through it.
He did there. I think he dodged. I think if he did that, he would have ruined his career.
Yeah, just like George Clooney did, and the Batman was doing. Until Batman Begins, Chris
Yeah. But yeah, I just love his Rose Gallery. I think he's got one of the best Rose Gallery going. Like I said, Joker. Look how many versions of Jokers there have been. There's been like what, 6, 7 different versions of Jokers.
Yeah, there's Manic one, and then Jack of course the Jack Nicholson one. Very, very scary, but very comedy.
Yeah. Comedic, and then you.
Then you got Heath Ledger one. Heath Ledger one. Very intimidating Joker. You don't want to mess with.
Rest in peace, absolute ledge.
Indeed, yeah. That was one of the best performances.
Yeah, him and Joe Phoenix. I have to say.
Yeah, Walking Phoenix and Joker were the best performances, and Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill in the Batman series.
Yeah, he's fucking good as well, to be fair. But that's what I mean. And then it's also, I just love the fact that he basically has no powers. He's just really skilled at martial arts, and he just takes time to defeat his enemies. Obviously, I love his cars as well. He's got so many iconic cars, so many good allies.
Yeah.
Like Catwoman's one of my favourite as well, and Robin.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just got such an impressive like gallery of heroes and villains and cars, and the fact he does it with no powers, just prep time. Like people always ask me, why do I? Just move that a minute.
He's got a load of field equipment.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have laser gun.
Well, that's what I mean. He's got gadgets, but you compare him to someone like Superman, who I fucking hate, can't stand. Look at Superman, probably the second most iconic DC character of all time. He's got every fucking power going.
Nothing.
And the only way you could beat him is with kryptonite. It's fucking stupid.
Obviously. Yeah. Sorry, the signals keep going on and off. It's alright.
That's why I like Batman, because he doesn't have all these fucking powers, and it's not all about, you know.
Yeah, something. Yeah. And he's trying to use peace as possible. He's trying not to kill people. Not like a menacing way, not kill people.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's trying to do justice good, like, you know.
That's the sort of person you want as a hero. You like wish Batman was real life. You get to meet him, safe for crime.
Well, that's what I mean. You don't.
You want to be Batman.
If superheroes was fucking real, which obviously, thank God, they're not, then you know, we would want Batman as our hero, not fucking Superman. Or, you know, someone with no powers, someone like Batman who serves justice and fights for you and shit like that.
Yeah, go forward. And do you know why Batman doesn't use guns? He refused to use on principle because the gun was used on his parents' murder. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just justice, isn't it? He's just a character you can relate to as well, just like in so many ways.
Yeah, you want to be him. That's the idea of the hero.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And he's got so many.
He's a hero. Yeah, he's a hero like Iron Man. Like Iron Man, but I think.
Oh, fuck Iron Man.
I think I relate to Batman more.
Yeah, fuck Iron Man. I better not say that. I'll get all the Marvel fans after me. Yeah, anything else you want to say before we move on to the next section then?
Yeah. Why do you think you like the Batman so much?
I just said.
What do you want the Batcave like that? What do you want your identity like the Batcave?
Because I just think he's got a cool Batcave, and it'd just be cool to have one like him.
Fair enough.
And he's just my favourite superhero of all time.
Yeah. And obviously he's a millionaire.
Well, yeah, I would love to be a millionaire, but that ain't gonna fucking happen.
But he's a millionaire. He's a boy. He's a millionaire, billionaire. He's likeable. Well, he's a likeable billionaire.
Yeah. Like, Tony Stark's a likeable billionaire now, but he started out as an asshole billionaire.
Yeah, like Thomas Wayne. Like Thomas Wayne comes to asshole as a Joker. I know supposed to.
Yeah. Right, so next things we're going to talk about. Obviously, like I said, there will be a little time mark at the beginning of this video, so you can skip sections if you want to just listen to a certain section. But so this section is going to be about different eras, which we slightly touched on, the animated stuff, TV, all the eras and what we think's been the good films and the bad films of those eras, which we've kind of touched on, but we'll go in a bit more detail now. And yeah. So again, I'll let you start, G-Man.
What we talk about the eras in order.
Well, yeah, just start from the first big era of Batman and kind of work our way to the Dark Knight era and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah, very good. So obviously the 1960s, Batman.
Batman.
So did you watch the Batman series as a kid, the original one?
No, I never did.
That was weird. So we both have different wings.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mine come off the films. I know them from the films.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where a lot of kids got. Yeah, a lot of kids. Yeah, that's why a lot of kids get. It did bring Batman to new generations in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, before the Batman, so there was just the Adam West one.
Yeah. That's a cheesy one.
Yeah. It's cool. Yeah, cheesy one. He wasn't. Yeah, Batman was cool in comics, but not on TV. So this is a good way to introduce Batman in a way.
But that's what I mean. You need to introduce him somehow, you know. And like anything, it's evolved through time.
So obviously, the Batman series started from 1966 to 1968. Then had a movie as well. First time we get to see all these characters together, all these villains.
Yeah.
It's a comedy, it wasn't a comedy, it's very campy. You know, trying to be a comic book. The cartoon's really like a live action cartoon.
Yeah, I think we can agree that it was the least accurate version of him.
Yeah.
It was definitely the least accurate version of him.
Yeah. Batman was I think Batman wouldn't do the Batman.
Well, Batman nowadays wouldn't have a fucking bat card. Credit card.
Yeah, I think it took a while for comic fans to get the right adaptation of the Batman film.
Well, yeah, but you're never going to perfect it straight away, are you? Look at the first Spider-Man series.
Yeah, exactly. I refused to watch the Spider-Man series.
That's what I mean.
And have you watched the other Spider-Man films before the Tobey Maguire one?
No.
It looks like he filmed the budget. I feel sorry. The only thing they made an effort on was Wonder Woman, which was iconic.
Yeah.
Superman and Batman. That's it. At least they tried Batman. At least they made it fun.
Well, they tried, didn't they? That's the main thing. They tried. But failed.
They tried. Yeah, and I separate this Batman series from the comic book stuff.
Yeah.
Like a Batman, it's fun.
Yeah, I've not, like I said, I haven't watched that era of programs, but from what I've seen of clips online, it did look pretty cheesy and out silly and whatnot. I don't think if I did watch it, I would have enjoyed it, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's not my cup of tea. Ah.
Yeah.
If I'm drunk, I'll watch anything when I'm fucking pissed. You should know that.
Yeah. There's meant to be some street. The situation is play for most of the things play for laughs. So it's supposed to be ridiculous.
Well, yeah, because he had shark repellent as well, didn't he?
Yeah. Then you have and you keep saying Batman. Then holy smokes, Batman. And then Robin says, "Holy hot failure." That's so rough. Holy hot failure, Batman.
Well, no,
Batman.
Yeah, go on.
Reputation. God, reputation.
Well, I will say it's quite iconic that we're talking about this because I've watched the crossovers. You know, I said about the crossovers on TV a while ago.
Yeah.
And the original Robin that was in that series was in the crossover.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But World, yeah.
Yeah.
But World, yeah. Dick Grayson. Right.
So it's a small world.
Small world indeed. And then the original Batman and voice actors, they did do some Batman related stuff. Cartoon. Before Adam West died, got rest his soul.
Yeah, God bless him. Yeah, so when did that TV animated series come along? And was that after the films I watched or before?
Actually, I think there's no. I just look online. Not long. There was actually a 70s cartoon show.
Fucking hell.
We'll get into that. But
We'll get
Adam
there.
West voiced it before after that. Yeah. So I think we need to go back to the. Yeah. So what do you think of the Joker? Did you watch anything of the Joker?
No, I never saw any. I never saw any clips of the Joker. To be honest, I did. Was that the Jack Nicholson one? Or am I thinking of someone else here?
But there was another one very similar. Jack Nicholson's Joker was similar to what in the original Batman series.
I think I might have read something about it. I don't think.
He was quite prank loving.
Yeah, I didn't think I did watch it, but I know there was a different one because I read about it and watched it on a YouTube series about the different Jokers.
Yeah, the actor see it on Memorial. He's playing a playful Joker.
Yeah, I know you're on about, but I didn't watch any of the show, so.
No. Did you watch? So, did you recognise any of the villains, or not really?
Not really, no. Not until I got more into Batman.
Yeah, there was a sexy Catwoman in the Batman movie. She was quite sexy, quite seductive.
Oh la la.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, there was 3 actresses playing Catwoman. And then one was called Emma Kit, I think. And that's what they're trying to do with Catwoman. They're trying to pay a tribute to the original Catwoman, or season 3 Catwoman.
Yeah, I didn't read about that.
Yeah. I heard they were going to do another Catwoman movie. We did talk about that.
Oh, God help us. Let's hope it's fucking good.
We got agreed. The Batmobile, his Batmobile, it.
It looked alright.
I think it's pretty cool. I saw it. Well, I don't look right, but I did see it when I was in Richard last year.
Alright, show off.
Cool. We saw the bird. It's pretty cool.
Well, I've seen a Batman car as well, to be fair.
Yeah, that was a sick car. I think that's the car everyone remembers by. Of course, the one you like.
Yeah, he's had so many iconic cars, that's the thing. Like, you know.
Yeah, Batmobile looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think you should watch an episode too. Well, probably you're right, we need to watch an episode of Batman. With an open mind, don't compare it to the comic, don't compare it to the film.
But when I'm pissed, I'll watch it.
There's another thing, I think all this is fun.
I'll watch it when I'm pissed. I'll enjoy it then.
Yeah, Adam West, I think Adam West makes Batman look like a fun James Bond more like.
Well, yeah, like we said, it's that era, isn't it? That era they was into more comedy and cheesy stuff and that sort of stuff. Obviously, you know.
Yeah,
throughout the years, it's had to get more serious.
I don't think you can go with that today. I should be today's kid.
No, fucking hell, no, you wouldn't be able to. It'd get ridiculed.
Exactly. Can you imagine a campy Iron Man then?
Oh, yeah, I could. That'd be quite funny, but I don't think Disney would allow that.
Can you imagine a Thanos with pure makeup, no CGI, Thanos makeup? Terry Crews as Thanos.
Terry Crews would be funny as well. He'd just be dancing.
He would. Yeah, it's like that.
Oh, God. But yeah, it would be campy.
Yeah, so basically you knew about Adam West more than him being Family Guy, than Mario Family Guy, than him as Batman, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what the younger generation of today know more as.
Yeah, but, you know. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So what's... the OG, so yes, we're giving props to OGs. And then the next era of Batman, what was that? That was the...
So, was it animated series? The one with the Harley Quinn in? Was that? No, that was after the...
I'm trying to think. So there's Batman and the Brave animated series.
Was it 80s?
No, that one 80s, no. I'm just trying to think. I've got two cars here like, from the animated series.
Yeah, is that one you grew up with?
Hang on. Let me get my cars a minute. And try and keep you on camera. So I've got one here. And that's from the Batman animated series. I don't know if you can see. There we go. But it doesn't say what era that was.
Batman the Brave and Bold. Is it?
It does look like Batman and the Brave and Bold.
Right. That came out for Easter 2011. But...
No, because this one's from Batman and Batman Brave and Bold.
It must be the comic. They were the Batman.
I don't know. There must have been two animated series.
There was no animated. It's so confusing.
But don't know.
Are you talking about the one that had more camel in?
Yeah, because he made it iconic, didn't he?
Yeah, so it must be the one that came after doing iconic shape in the 90s.
Fair enough.
I think it was the first. I'm not sure now. It's become the first in the continuity of the shared DC animated universe. They made a lot of DC cartoons back then.
Well, fair enough.
So, shall we talk about the Batman film? The first Batman film?
Yes. Let's go up to the next era.
So, the Tim Burton one.
The ones that introduced me to Batman.
Yeah, Michael Keaton. And Nicholson as the Joker.
And Mr.
Very dark for what they're going for. So, what do you think of that film?
Like I said, they're definitely out there. They was definitely a bit weird for their time, but I could see where they was trying to go with it. I think that, you know, they was trying to evolve it, make it more edgier, more darker. Because obviously Batman's quite a dark and broody character, and you know, obviously.
Yeah, it's quite an edgy character.
And they was obviously trying to introduce more villains like Mr. Freeze, with good old "I'll be back" in it. That's the worst impression ever.
So the first two films they were really dark.
Yeah.
Really dark, but
yeah.
They weren't the right. They weren't near the comic book.
They was the ones that was most of the comic books until the Dark Knight series.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Because I quite like the one with Poison Ivy in. That's played by what's her name from Kill Bill.
Uma Thurman.
Yeah, that's it. Is it something like that? There's something like that. And that, yeah. So it had obviously Bane in as well. I think that's the one that really got me interested because obviously, you know, Bane's a big powerhouse, and then you got Poison Ivy who can control flowers, and it just piqued my interest. And it was so dark, gritty films, a different take on Batman.
So, I think Poison Ivy. That was the Batman Robin film then. So you enjoyed that in a way. You enjoyed that then.
In a way. Oh, I thought that was part of the same series, but...
Yeah, but it kind of is, I'm not sure. Because two films are pretty similar. It's so confusing because it's like... There's Michael Keaton did two films, and then Van Kerman did Batman Forever, that was the Jim Carrey one. Then Batman Robin was the shitter one.
Yeah. Yeah, because that was Jim Carrey, didn't it? Jim Carrey played Tooth Riddler, didn't he?
Yeah, he's quite good. So the first two films, Tim Burton, I think it's trying to be realistic. It wasn't trying to be realistic as possible.
They was trying to be realistic, and I like the fact they introduced quite a lot of villains.
Yeah, it is. But I like Jack Nicholson as the Joker. He's obviously trying to be goofy.
Yeah.
It wasn't Heath Ledger style, but he's trying to. If you watch the original TV series, you see some similarities between Jack Nicholson and the original Joker. It's quite goofy as well. It's quite intimidating, but not.
Well, it's just trying to find your own style, isn't it? Because Joker's such a unique character. It's trying to find the style to do him. He's such a unique character, and he probably took inspiration from the one from the 1960s series.
Yeah, it's good to make the Joker scary. And I think he did make it. He was the first one to make it a legit villain.
Well, yeah. I don't think it was the best version of him, like we've said, but it was definitely a step up. I think that was the big thing. Those films were a step up. They was going in the right direction.
Yeah, that's it.
Until, you know, obviously we got to the Dark Knight series and all that, which we'll talk about in a minute. But
yeah. So, what do you think of Bruce Wayne and Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne?
he was alright. I wasn't the biggest fan. But he was alright. He was, you know, decent enough that I'd watch the film and got me intrigued into the Batman character and the villains and, you know, got me interested into it. So he done a good enough job to get me interested.
Yeah.
But obviously, again, that's a different era, isn't it? So...
Yeah, it's quite interesting. I think it's the first time on screen on film we get to see a duel between Batman and Joker. The Batman... The fight between two deserved people.
Yeah. Well, they just balance each other out, don't they?
Yeah, there was a subplot of the love interest. Obviously, she's trying to find out who the Batman is.
What, Catsy?
No, Vicky Bell.
Oh yeah, Vicky Bell, yeah. The news reporter.
Yeah, she's trying to find out about Bruce Wayne's life. I think she knows about Batman. I think Bruce Wayne only told her she's Batman, but then door slammed. Just about time.
Yeah. Just trying to think, yeah. Yeah, because she doesn't know in the comics.
Yeah.
But no, I liked the fight scenes as well. It was quite good, and I liked how they introduced Nightwing, was it, or Robin? One of the two. But I like how they introduced. I like how they introduced quite a lot of the characters as well. I think they've done a good setup of like introducing the characters.
Exactly, and Penguin. Penguin's quite memorable. Dan DeFeo's Penguin. Okay, he's not the look in the comics, but he looks very weird. I like the way look of the Penguin.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It got. I do like him. He's not one of my favourites. But he's...
I like his big stuff though.
He's interesting enough, you know.
Yeah.
But he's never really been like a villain that's done much damage, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. And then we go with Batman Forever, which is the Jim Carrey one. They actually tried to look like... They tried to make it look like the comic books today. They
did try, yeah, I'll give them that. Like, you know, Jim Carrey did look good as the Riddler.
You see Gotham City, they got loads of statues about on their set. Trying to look like the comic book.
Yeah.
I'll give them for that.
Yeah.
It makes you feel
well, that's what...
feel like in a comic book.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. When they look more like the characters in the comics, you can get more into it then, because you know exactly who they're meant to be. You could be, you know, Jim Carrey is meant to be Riddler, and Thingy, the other one's meant to be Two-Face, and you know.
Yeah, that's a good choice. Yeah, and Jim Carrey was a very good Riddler, let's say.
I'm trying to think. Film-wise, yeah, but there is another Riddler that has been portrayed.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he did a good job, I'll give him that.
Yeah, he's a very good villain. Before he played Dr. Eggman.
Yeah, I was going to say. Well, that film's really good, apparently.
I did like the actor Robin. I did like the actor Robin. It's quite annoying. Robin got a lot of...
Yeah, but I don't think you can blame that on the actor. He was just doing the script at the end of the day. I think you've got to put that down to the script.
Yeah, that's true. He had the worst line. chicken take the car.
He did have some
Captain
fucking
of the
cheesy
Annoying
lines, yeah.
Yeah, and you come over as a brat. He's like, oh, I don't need you, Batman.
Yeah, but he is like that in the comics, mind you, Robin. He can be like that in the
I know.
comics.
I think he is very jealous. Yeah.
But,
Oh,
no.
I thought that was like a brat. He sounds like an ungrateful brat.
Well, like I said, they're trying to do the comics, aren't they? And, you know, in the comics he can be like that. So,
Is he a douche? Do you think of as a douche and a brat?
he can be. They've different takes on him. Sometimes he could be a douche, sometimes he can't. It depends what comic book you read.
So do you think it was an accurate version of Robin?
It was a pretty accurate version, I think, yeah. Not the most accurate, but it was pretty close.
Yeah. And then, yeah. So Batman Forever was good, and Batman Robin, that was all good.
Yeah. That was
Yeah, that's,
decent.
yeah, that was efficient, but yeah, that was a troker.
Yeah.
Now I give Batman Forever because they're trying to play it serious in some way.
In some ways, yeah.
Was it the one with Alfred was getting very ill? Was that in Batman Forever as well? And then they tried to play the flashback in Batman Forever. But they play it straight.
Might have been, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm getting speaking up, boy.
I'm not sure, to be honest. Trying to think back now. So long ago, because they're so used to Dark Knight trilogy.
That's me thinking I was talking about with the comics much.
Well, no, I've only read a few of them, so I can't say, but I know the comics are good.
Yeah, say what you can say.
No, I've read I've got a few of the classics. Like the ones I have read are very good.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think was so shit? Batman Forever was very goofy, but why do you think it was so shit?
I don't know. It just didn't click with me.
No, I think it's
Just wasn't my style. It just didn't click with me. I just couldn't take it like serious.
you know, yeah. Yeah, I think it's meant to be. I think you're not. I think you're not allowed to take it serious. So it's just too stupid. I think. And it's cringy.
Oh, it's definitely
Like
cringy. Jesus.
And the bat nipples. What was the start? It's stupid.
Nipples!
Yeah, you see lazy bat nipples. So.
I bet they enjoyed that. Well, you know, some people might have enjoyed that.
Yeah, some lesbian, some woman.
You know.
Yeah. Definitely not campiness going on.
Oh yeah, it was campy. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah. Yeah. I thought there's a bit of tension between Robin and Batman. Like,
well, they have fought in the comic books sometimes, Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think if you're actually worth hitting some gay subtext around it, so but the Batman.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, the wisdom. Of course, Mr. Freeze was that.
He was fucking. Oh, he was just cringe.
Jill, go body. We can't take this seriously. Eventually, we can find Philip, but he's just very annoying.
You couldn't. Well, that's what I mean. Like you said, you couldn't take him serious because you just had so many like cheesy one-liners and shit like that.
Exactly. Even the character development, not just. At least the Batman series, they make interesting villains. He wasn't much. He just unbelievable.
He is an interesting villain, but he's just never been done correctly.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean the film. It didn't make him interesting. Just beautiful.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They didn't give him justice.
I want a Bond director.
I expect he does.
Hey, cool body.
I'll be back.
Maybe you Terminator, I don't know. Maybe you get Terminator 5 for.
Oh fuck me, that was a box office bomb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So obviously, Batman Robin was made to sell toys,
Yeah.
and it's set in the nerd community in the 90s. And all the comics in the 90s were very dark. Then all you get is bloody Batman Robin. As I get. But as time goes on, you can appreciate them. The bad.
Well, you gotta have the bad with the good, ain't you? You can't have all fucking good films.
Exactly. I think the most accurate comic, Batman was never fun as it was.
No.
Like, no.
He's a very cocky, brashy brat.
Yeah. Very cocky Batman. What am I to say about that?
Oh, it's true. I'm just speaking the truth.
Speaking the truth.
Truth.
Well, yeah, give us the trivia.
Yeah, so what come after Batman?
Give us the truth. So talk about, you must have heard about there was meant to be a third, well, another film after Batman Robin before Batman Begins. Planned there.
Yeah, I know they planned it, and then it got cancelled, thank God.
Yeah, so basically, what you didn't know what it was going to be about?
No, I don't know what it was going to be about. I never read that.
Basically, they were going to throw in the Scarecrow as Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
And have Batgirl, Poison Ivy, join their team together. Obviously, going to solve that story. And at the end, I think they were joining.
What was he going to do? What was he going to do? A Young Birds of Prey?
I think so. No, what was that girl? No, Penny. Penny was going to join them in the third film. Penny, was that Alfred Thor?
I don't think so. I'm not sure on that one, to be honest.
Yeah, they were meant to join together. So apparently, I think apparently in the final showdown, they're going to have all the villains together. And Batman's going to have a showdown with the Joker, Riddler, Penguin, Poison Ivy, and Scarecrow all at once. That could be very epic.
That could have been, but I don't think they would have done it justice.
And I think the problem was the script. They said it was too expensive to have all these stars at once. I bet it was very expensive to make.
Yeah, but if they want to make a good film, they need to pay the money.
But obviously after Batman and Robin, I think they panicked. And they're like, oh, I'm not risking this money. Sorry.
They done the right thing.
Jim Carrey, Dan DeVito, Nicolas Cage, all one team. All Rooney.
Well, it would have been pretty good, but...
Yeah. Obviously, it's not a big deal now, because we had Avengers Endgame, they achieved that with so many actors. The Endgame.
Yeah, they just need to do it in the DC universe.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll probably see that one day. I filmed with Batman, I showed them with all his villains, like action form, that'd be epic.
Well, you never know. Maybe in the new series, we don't know.
I think quite good. That's how they got top, got next to the
Yep.
Marvel's kicking their ass right now.
Yeah, they are a bit.
Yeah, they got to.
After the trash that was Batman versus Superman, yeah.
But then in the 90s, Marvel wasn't doing well. The Marvel films wasn't doing well, and then came 2000 with X-Men.
Oh.
They actually make it dark, but really well in the comic book.
Yeah, but they've come a long way, Marvel. I'll give them that.
Yeah, and then the Hulk didn't do well, and then years later they did the Marvel Cinematic. Cool.
Hopefully Batman will get there one day.
He'll get there one day.
As long as they stop making shit trash like Batman vs Superman.
It's just been Batman. You did do Ben Affleck. Batman origin film with Batman. Ben Affleck was pretty good. He better than George Clooney, I guess. He was pretty good.
Yeah.
And the Batman do look pretty sick in Batman vs Superman. I guess that.
It looked alright. I wasn't a big fan of it, but it looked alright.
Yeah. But anyway, let's go. Yeah, it's definitely been an hour and a half. good. So next era, the Dark Knight trilogy. Was there anything before that? Between,
Only the animated TV series. Batman.
Okay, so what do you think that? So what do you think that Batman animated TV series then?
I didn't watch much of it, to be honest. I only watched 1 or 2 episodes, but from what I did see, it looked quite funny and looked pretty accurate. I know a lot of people love it.
Yeah. Yeah, careful Cold Boy, but he's always up to Batman. He does a really good job of Batman.
Yeah, because he does, him and Mark Hamill do the games as well. The Batman games.
And then the Killing Joke as well. So the official voice actor for Batman.
Yeah.
Joker.
Well, yeah.
But he didn't do it in a Harley Quinn animated series.
Sorry, my phone's gone off.
Took your phone off.
Huh?
And the podcast.
I can't turn my phone off because then we won't be able to do the podcast.
Or you wait for it.
No, it ain't really.
Okay.
No, yeah, I didn't watch much of the TV series, to be honest. Like I said, I watched those films and then I went on to the Dark Knight series, which, best series
I
ever.
give the two series because didn't they introduce Harley Quinn? Not the comic itself.
Yeah, that's where she got introduced. And then she was meant to be a one-off appearance, but people loved her so much, she become...
Yeah. No, I think it's good to have Joker have a love interest. I don't know if he had one before that.
No.
He had one for comic?
No.
Quite good.
He's only ever had Harley, but he abuses her, doesn't he? So...
Yeah. And you see all these Facebook do want to be like Joker and Harley, but they don't know how abusive Joker is.
Mr. J!
Oh, Mr. J.
Yeah. So...
I like just Harley. It's quite good.
Yeah, they've done a good accurate version of Harley now.
Pardon?
They've done a good accurate version of Harley now.
I think it's quite accurate. One will be a very good job on like to see her in the Just outfit. Like to see another version of Harley live action.
Oh, she's in Suicide Squad 2, isn't she? So...
Yeah, so if you wear the Just outfit. And of course, the Damn suit. And then of course, do you watch any TV movies of Batman 90?
Well, animated ones.
Yeah, I was like 90s are very old.
Not any of the 90s ones, no. I've only watched more of the recent stuff like Batman Killing Joke and Hush and Batman Ninja and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, so have you heard of Batman Year 2 comic book?
Yeah, I've heard of it. I think I've got it. Or part of it.
So basically, my favourite film is a standalone film was based on a comic of Year 2. And it's featuring the Vampire Book. I don't know if you heard of it.
I think I've got the book Year 2 in my shelf. On Batman shelf, but I haven't watched the film.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that was what.
yeah. So Dark Knight series.
Yeah, go and watch. Yeah, make sure you go and watch that stuff. Go watch the Master Perfect Explorer, perfect animation, perfect storyline. One of the best pieces of Joker.
Yeah, no, I have to admit I do like the animated series a lot. I think they're definitely up there.
Yeah, and there's love interest as well. With the king. Batman loves life.
Batman always has a love interest.
Things do get worse, but when you hit things get better, it doesn't come good, and when the bad come good.
Yeah, but he always has a love interest.
Yeah.
The films I watch, he's always hooking up with Catwoman.
Weird now.
Well, apart from the Killing Joke where he hooks up with Batgirl.
She's a villain.
But yeah, no, I love the animated series, the animated films. I think they're some of the best Batman films going.
Yeah, and he loves Killing Joke. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, should we talk about that more after the Dark Knight then? Was it after Dark Knight?
Well, we could talk about it now, it don't matter.
Yeah, go on then. Go on then, got time. So you want to talk, what's the animated film like?
What's that?
What's the animated film like then?
Oh, I love the animated films. Most of them are quite accurate.
They're quite dark, are they? So you use quite graphic?
The ones I've watched are quite dark. There's one I watched, Gotham by Gaslight, which is based off like Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper.
And it's Commissioner Gordon ends up being Jack the Ripper. And it's set like in the old age. Like I said, the Batman versus Ninja Turtle, Teenage Ninja Turtles. That's a really good one because it's like two different rules coming together, but it works so well.
Really, the turtles are really. That's quite really impressive where it works.
Yeah, because basically Shredder joins up.
I need to watch this before I get. I need to watch this before I get.
Oh, when we're out of this fucking lockdown, you have to come over and watch with you. I've upgraded my collection since you've last seen me.
Yeah, it'd be like 2 million dollars.
Might be another fucking month at this rate, if the rumours are true.
Was there actually a TV series? There was actually a TV series about it.
Yeah, TV series as well. I was just going to say about that. Gotham, which was a TV series on Channel 4. I think they had their last season last year. I didn't watch it. I need to watch it. I'm going to watch it at some point. It was hit and miss, that show. Some of it was really good, some of it was really bad. Some of it was accurate, some of it wasn't. But it was difficult because the TV show, Gotham, it doesn't concentrate on Batman.
Yeah, it's like a spin-off.
It concentrates on Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah.
So it's kind of his story, in a way.
Yeah, it's like interesting. It feels like, it's more like a detective show, not a superhero one. More like a drama.
I don't know, because Batman does appear in it at the end as like a young Batman. And there is a Bruce Wayne in there. And he is part of the TV series, and there's a young Catwoman in there as well. But it's hit and miss. They had some good villains in it. They had they had Two-Face. They had Penguin, they had Riddler. I think they did eventually get Joker in there as well. They had some less minor villains.
Yeah, just look at this now down. Jada Pinkett Smith was in there as well.
Yeah, she had a big part in it. Fish Moon. Yeah, no, it's a decent programme. I enjoyed it when I did manage to watch it. Well, it should be on Netflix by now.
Yeah, probably I will. Oh, there's a Bruce Wayne TV as well. Plan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's like a young Bruce Wayne in there.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think of Killing Joke? Or was there any more about?
Killing Joke's an awesome film. I like it because it's a different aspect. It's getting told from Barbara Gordon's side of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously,
Some
Batman.
people didn't like it. Yeah, some people didn't like the first half of it.
It is a bit slow. It is a bit of a slow burner. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like,
People like, oh, the 40 minutes of crap. And the other was pretty good.
it is a bit slow, yeah. But once you get past like the first bit, it does come really like interesting and intriguing, and like I said, it's
Yeah, Joker trying to drive Commissioner Gordon insane.
yeah. That's quite. I like that scene. That's one of the favourite scenes when I think when he's in the courthouse, or the Joker's got Commissioner Gordon and they're in a little courthouse.
What do you think of Batgirl have feelings for Batman?
Weird.
Creepy, the risk.
It was weird.
It takes the risk, big of man.
Especially when they start, down and dirty.
Yeah, I think what the director said, we were aware that it's a little risky. There's definitely stuff in the first movie that will be controversial.
It was, but you got to take risks, can't you?
Yeah, I said, here's where we came down on this issue. really important for us to show that both characters make good mistakes. And I mean, Batman still aren't that great.
Yeah. No, I loved it.
Batman.
I do love it. Do like it a lot.
I need to watch it again. Definitely watch it again.
That's what I said. I think animated Batman films, they're up there. Along with the Dark Knight trilogy, which...
I like the old style, just trying to get the culture. The Batman old style.
Yeah, see, I'm not into the old style, I have to admit.
You like the graphic novels? Basically, a movie comic book. I like that.
Yeah, I'm more into the more, you know, animated films and the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah, I like it edgy.
Edgy, you know. Edgy.
Yeah. Edgy. You don't mind like the Batman movies?
Yeah, yeah, but they're just funny. I have to admit, they're quite funny Lego Batman films.
Yeah. See, I think you like the Batman movie. The old Batman was meant to be funny, but...
I don't know, like I said, maybe when I'm pissed out my head, I might check it out.
Yeah, it's quite interesting, but you got to separate it.
But, it'd be a while until I'm pissed, so... Might be a while yet.
Maybe watch Batman all night.
No.
You'd be going, this is amazing. Wow. Adam West is the best Batman ever.
Piss off.
Look at him dance, because the Batman do.
No. Christian, whatever his name is, the best Batman.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
That's a good segue to our next stage of the Batman.
Yeah. See? I set it up perfect.
Yeah.
So,
that's trilogy.
Dark Knight trilogy.
The best one, the best one that Resurrect series. And the most accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, they are definitely the most accurate.
What do you like about it too, then?
I just like the fact they brought Joker into it, made him such a serious, rest in soul, rest in peace, Heath Ledger done such an amazing performance as the Joker. I respect, Bane was really good in it as well. I just think each film amped it up. Each film got better and amped up the action, amped up the suspension, you know, had twists and turns. The acting was better.
Exactly. And this time, it was more realistic.
Yeah.
It was like in our world than the comic book world, more realistic world.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. They made it more realistic, you know. Now, obviously, you had Catwoman in there as well.
Yeah, go by Doctor Who, that's comic book still Batman.
Oh yeah, it's still Batman.
And you can invest in Bruce Wayne more the character. I love character development.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, like, exactly. Yeah. Character development. That's one of the things they did really well in these films. Like they really developed Bruce Wayne. They really developed Catwoman.
Yeah, it's an awesome story. Like, to non-comic readers, you get the story of Batman. Batman's kid, his parents are shot, and he's an orphan. So you don't really see how does he become the Batman.
Yeah.
That's what he did in the previous film. He gets trained as well. He gets trained.
Well, that's what I mean. It explores more of his history.
Yeah, what's he called? The leader of League of Shadows.
Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very complex. The guy who managed to win becomes a villain. That's very interesting.
But yeah, that's what I mean. They go into the history. It's not just, you know, it's like with the one where Bane's in it, and he breaks the Batman's back. That's one of the most iconic Batman moments ever. So, you know, it's good they put it in the film and actually made it a really big moment. And it helps that he didn't recover, like, straight away.
Yeah. And also they got very big cast of actors as well.
Oh, yeah. They got a lot of big actors in there.
Yeah, especially, I like Michael Caine. I like how he didn't go for like a stereotypical posh servant. He was more than that.
Yeah.
And they make Alfred more badass.
Yeah, well, there's meant to be a spin-off show now, isn't there?
Yeah, I like Michael made him the kick-ass butler, like his spin on it.
Yeah, well, there's meant to be a TV series based on Alfred.
Yeah, I don't want to think of that.
Yeah, I don't know, I haven't seen it yet. I don't even know if it's...
Christian Bale is really good.
Yeah, Christian Bale smashed it.
You can take it to, yeah. He had charm. He was an adult Batman. You can...
Yeah, he absolutely smashed it.
You can take a trust in his backstory. Whatever Batman.
Like same with Anne Hathaway. I think she absolutely smashed Catwoman.
Yeah, there's a lot. Definitely, she was very, very attractive.
Because one of my favourite things about the film, the third one, is how they end it.
Yeah, they bring you started.
Because, you know, that kind of leaves on a bit of a cliffhanger. It's like, is he really dead? Is he really not? Did he fake it?
Yeah, they always do that in the comic. I read it on the comic. There's Batman R.I.P. And, what is it? I think that's what some people about that.
But
basically, Batman's dead. He died in explosion, but then the last minute, the Batman still in the sky. So it hit something.
yeah, well, that's what I mean. That's why I loved it. It's like, you know, just it topped it off.
The top off and the choreography and the fight as well, and chase scenes. Like,
Yeah, fight scenes and chase scenes were freaking amazing.
Yeah, tell you that.
By far the best series.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah. I'm very mental tense as well. Like the joke in the dinner room.
Yeah, and the pencil.
The pencil.
That's what I mean. There are so many iconic moments in those films.
Good evening. We are tonight at the team, and he has some good lines as well. You look like my father. I hate.
That's what I mean. So many iconic TV moments.
Yeah, I'm very gutted. Never get to see more of the Joker in. After that.
Yeah, well, unless they do him in this series, this reboot series.
I wish I get to see more of Heath Ledger in that series, but I don't know if he's meant to be before he died. But
yeah, I don't know. I reckon they would have brought him back for the third one, to be fair, but he would have probably been a minus. I don't think he would have been the big bad, but I reckon he would have still had a role.
I am very surprised the Joker didn't get killed in that film. Obviously, he fell into the death factor.
Yeah. It's a sad time when he passed.
Batman defeats Joker.
Yeah, but he never really truly defeats him.
Yeah, that's it.
If you read the comics, Joker never really goes away.
Yeah, they kind of make fun of the idea in the Lego Batman movie.
Yeah.
A love-hate relationship with.
Yeah, they made it funny though, so I'll let them off. I'll let them off.
Some of the actions they think it's Batman. No, the Joker killing his parents. That doesn't make much sense, doesn't it?
Well, no, it doesn't.
But
Well, no, it's like the Joker film. They teased it in that, didn't they? But
yeah, but they didn't.
But he didn't. But yeah.
Related, the Joker was related to Batman, but
no. He's never been related. That'd be stupid if they did do that.
It's like Austin Powers and Goldmember when they were brothers. You can go with that, but you won't go with it on that twist. But no, Batman.
Yeah, no, you can't get away with that twist in a Batman film.
No, that's true.
Austin Powers, yeah, not Batman.
Yeah, that's it. Especially you can set a lot of Batman fans to do that.
Yes, you would have a whole Batman army after you.
Yeah, the film would be like the film destroyed the Batman franchise.
You destroyed it, damn it!
Destroyed the Batman franchise.
So.
Batman documentary was best performance out of the film.
That, yes, 100%. And then I would say second the animated films, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah. So, what do you think is the perfect Batman film where you would Dark Knight?
In a minute, I'm doing something. Sorry, carry on.
The perfect Batman movie for you was Dark Knight.
Yeah,
The most, it portrayed the most.
that was my favourite, yeah.
Yeah. And most accurate.
Most...
Than the animated.
Yeah, well, I'll talk about MX, so we're going on to that one in a minute. But yeah.
I think Batman's Phantasm, was the perfect adaptation.
Fair. Well, save that, because we're going to be...
Very dark, perfect music, perfect story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, now, well, now we've pretty much covered it, so we'll make this bit shorter, because we've covered it throughout talking about Batman, but we're going to talk about, do we think there needs to be any more room for reboots, and has there been any accurate versions? Obviously, you know, we've said there has been some accurate versions, so we'll keep that bit short and simple. Animated films are pretty accurate with him, and I think the Dark Knight trilogy was pretty accurate with him. The only thing I would say is they didn't do enough detective stuff.
No?
No. The animated films do, but not the Dark Knight trilogy. That's the only little bone I'd pick with it. Because everyone knows Batman's like a proper detective, investigates. I don't feel they ever touch on that side of him.
Yeah. When you do, they'll do it with Robert Pattinson.
Well, I have heard there's rumours that they are going to focus a lot more on that side of Batman, but that's just a little nitpick from me. I don't think they focus on his detective side enough, because that is a major part of his character.
It's very hard. How you get top Dark Knight trilogy in a way.
It is going to be hard, but that brings us on to reboots.
Exactly.
Do you think there is room? Do you think there should be a reboot? Obviously, we know we've got the Robert Pattinson one going on. But say after this reboot, do you reckon they should stop, give it a couple of years and try again, or see how it goes with the Robert Pattinson one?
So I guess with the Robert Pattinson one, obviously Justice League and Batman v Superman didn't go as well as they thought.
No, they're fucking shit.
And then you get a few years now, there'll be probably a bad reboot. I want to see a lot better. I want to see more. You can get to see it in the episode, like a show of all the villains together.
Yeah, that would be good. I'm looking forward to the Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
I want to make 4 films. 4 films of Batman films. The last one lead up to them having a final showdown with Batman.
That would be pretty sick. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you there. That would be pretty sick. I'm looking forward to Robert Pattinson ones. It's going to be interesting to see what they do, especially on what I've heard.
Yeah, I like the suit as well. I like the design.
Yeah, the suit looks good. The Batman bike looks good. From what I've heard, it's based to be rumoured on the last Halloween storyline, which is set during Halloween, and it's like got a load of different villains, and it's a big story, so it's going to span through 3 films. That's what I've heard. Whether it's true or not, we don't know. But that's what I've heard. But I'm looking forward to it. I reckon Robert Pattinson will do a good job. He's not alright. He was in the shit Twilight series. But he's not a shit actor, you know. You can't blame him for that. The Twilight series. They were just shit films.
Yeah, you can't blame Ben Affleck for Daredevil.
Yeah, you know, you got
Hey, look at Ryan Reynolds, Green Lantern. Now Deadpool, there you go.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But no, I'm looking forward to the reboot.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting. Definitely be interesting.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Do you want to see like a Batman Ninja style?
No, because not Batman Ninja, because that was way out there. That was a whole different level of Batman. But just more detective work, focus more on the detective side of him and him investigating and finding clues.
Yeah, I don't think there's a market for a fun Batman.
No, not nowadays. No.
No, because that'd be interesting. But I think a lot of people will try things. A lot of people expect an edgier Batman now. They want a person that's got like trilogy.
Yeah, he's got to be edgy now. You know, that's what we know about. That's what people love about Batman. He's edgy, you know, and he's out there. And Like you said, after the Dark Knight trilogy, I think if we got a cheesy one, we'd just all be like, fuck off.
Exactly.
We wouldn't.
Even when they tried to do Dark Knight Justice League, that didn't do well.
Yeah, oh fucking hell, that was trash. Don't even go there.
It was just overplayed.
I didn't even watch it.
Yeah, Suicide Squad was good. I wish I'd see Galactus and Batman together, but that don't work. So,
They would be cool, but you know, it didn't.
I don't know why. I would have given it a chance. I think it could have been really good.
Yeah.
It's very hard. I think it's got expectation because I expect to be good as Dark Knight trilogy.
True.
Yeah. I'm thinking how far from the top phase 4.
Yeah.
So I just lost people's expectation of film. I'm like just enjoy the ride. Don't compare it to the movie.
I just got to enjoy the ride, haven't you, and go from there.
Okay. Yeah,
Alright, so I think we've covered quite a bit of Batman. Unless there's anything else you want to add.
What is your favourite Batman
Batman team?
scene ever? Yeah.
Batman, Robin and Nightwing.
Really?
When they're together, they make an awesome team.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know actually. No, Batman and Catwoman from Dark Knight trilogy. That was my favourite team.
Theme. Sorry, theme.
Oh, theme.
Theme.
Dark Knight trilogy.
So your favourite theme, favourite part is not much trilogy then. What do you think was the best part?
That's too fucking hard. There's so many good fucking parts.
Yeah, good. Good.
I can't give you one. There's too many.
So, do you recommend me any animated film?
Batman Ninja, Batman Hush, and Batman vs Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The actual film, yeah.
Yeah, I've got all of them on DVD. They're actual animated films.
Yeah, I really like Killing Joke.
Yeah, it's a good film.
My favourite was when the Joker was in Dark Knight.
Yeah,
The chase. I'm just chasing the truck and the car up there.
yeah, they're all good scenes to be fair.
How they go on.
Yeah.
I think he did have to come like that for a while. Be hard to top there.
Well, we'll soon find out with the Robert Pattinson series. Fingers crossed indeed.
Find a good director and a great story.
Well, that's all they need. A good director, a good story, and they make it work.
Nothing, yeah.
So whether they do or not, that's the question.
Great cast as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We did have a good Penguin until somebody dropped out.
Oh yeah. Turning out.
Mr. I'm too big for this, I need more money.
And then Jim Parsons the Riddler, but then that don't happen. Well, that's still happening.
Well, yeah, if it's still happening. I would imagine he's free, considering Big Bang's finished.
Have you heard anyone else who's going to be in the Pattinson film or no?
No, that's the only ones I've heard, to be fair. They're keeping it quite hush-hush, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
They don't want people finding out.
Yeah. He was sort of watching Abraham Riddler, but that'd be quite quick funny, but I don't know.
That ain't gonna happen.
No. What did you do? I'll keep it still not put in the trailer or something.
Yeah, but you know what trailers are like nowadays? They fucking reveal after filming the trailer.
Oh, I'm looking at Wikipedia now.
Huh?
I know there's a cast ready for the characters already.
Oh, fair enough.
They got Zoe Kravitz, who was an excellent first class to play Angel. She's going to play Catwoman.
Fair enough.
You know who she is?
Yeah, I've got a rough idea.
Yeah, they can't. And then Andy Serkis. He's going to play Pennyworth. The guy who played Gollum and Doctor.
Yeah, I know who that is, yeah.
And then Colin Farrell to play the Penguin. So he's a very big actor.
Yeah, he is a big actor, to be fair.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
Sounds pretty good. Sounds promising, I'll give them that.
Not Jim Parsons with her, but I've got someone called Paul Dana. I've never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
Even a little bit Sunshine.
I've never watched that film, so...
He does look like Jim Parsons, but he's got a goofy look for it. So it's going to be really good.
Should be good then.
Yeah. Same way done with Batman then.
Should be a good film.
We've got the other part of that, well, not too much of that.
Yeah, we're not going to say all of it, are they? They want to keep some stuff secret.
Yeah. It's a secret, isn't it?
Secrets.
Filming began in London, but then went to the coronavirus. Corona.
Ah, it's fucking everything up. Which there you go, you just gave us a segue. Happy days. So, after George gave us a segue, we're going to talk about, not for too long, because, you know, we don't want to keep you too long. It's nearly an hour and a half podcast now. Well, we're getting there. We're just going to quickly go over three things. How lockdown's been for us, the delay of Black Widow, and the Last Dance Michael Jordan series on Netflix. So, let's go with lockdown quickly. With lockdown, how's lockdown been for you, G-Man?
Well, it's dragging, isn't it? It's dragging now, isn't it?
It is dragging a bit, yeah.
The weather's getting nice, you get that. Makes you want to have a party, isn't it?
Yeah, it does make you want to drink and have a good time, but it's a bit shit.
Yeah, I want to go to the plough. Joking, white lion.
Fuck the plough. Fuck the plough. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same as you. Lockdown's dragging a little bit now. I've kept myself busy working out and doing some running, jogging, and some stuff for my YouTube channel. But it's just, like you said, it's dragging now. That's the thing, it's dragging.
Yeah, it's very weird to fight with it.
Like, don't get me wrong, I've been having a drink here and there, but I haven't had like a good piss up, because I'm not one of those people that likes to get pissed by myself. I find it a bit weird, but...
What, you watching a film?
No, I've been watching films, but like getting pissed by yourself is something I don't really do. That's what I'm saying. I'm craving a nice good piss up. So yeah, lockdown's just dragging.
I'm surprised you do the 5k challenge, the 5k jog challenge.
No, I've done 35k last week, so I'm alright.
Yeah, but nominate me to do a jog then. I like to go for a jog.
You've been jogging anyway. Exercise is key.
I didn't go as well. They have a jogging.
Fair enough.
2 kilometres, and I saw you on there.
What? Oh, Drake's, yeah.
And you were walking with it, that's cool. And you did a 2k walk,
No, it's a runner.
Well,
I don't make him that. Frick that, if he's going to train me, he needs to run.
right?
But, yeah. So, what do you think to the Black Widow delay? Do you think they've done the right thing, or they should put it on Disney Plus?
Yeah. They did the right thing.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's too big of a film to put on Disney Plus.
Exactly. And then, you know, all the films are coming out now.
Yeah.
Come to on demand.
Yeah.
Well, let's go down to like £50 to watch it. £15
$50 or 15.
15.
I was gonna say. Yeah, because that Sonic ain't meant to be released yet, was it? Or was it?
Do you mean Mulan? Sonic was released.
No, I thought Sonic wasn't meant to be released yet, but I don't know.
It was released, it was.
Yeah, but I don't know how long ago it was, that's the thing.
Yeah, I think Blackwood is going to be there for November, so not next year, it's going to be scheduled for November now.
Or at least we've got something to look forward to watch this year.
So not all next year.
One film so far. One.
Yeah, but nothing. We're not having more films this year, so.
But yeah, I agree with you. Like I said, I think they've done the right thing. I think it's too big of a film to put on Disney Plus.
Nothing.
Too big of a film. So, Michael Jordan's Last Dance. I've heard a lot about it. Is it worth watching?
Yes, I've only watched 2 episodes. You get to see the story, how you become the underdog to winning. How he was in college as well.
Yeah, you just said it's got a lot of other players in it, hasn't it? It's got a lot of...
There's Rodman and stuff, Reagan.
Fair enough. Yeah, I will check it out then.
Yes, it's quite good. You get to see sort of Chicago Bulls.
Fair enough.
How many want to be. Someone going to pay.
So it's interesting then.
Yeah. See how you are.
Fair enough. Alright,
Yeah, that's a good girl.
I all want to go on Netflix. So let's end it now. Well, do our top 5 Nas and Off the Chains.
I haven't got much to watch.
I've just about managed to do top. I'll let you go first then. I've just about managed to do top 5. Right, you go first then.
With a choose goal one day. Let's see, Blackpink comeback. Blackpink is comeback. Real that?
No.
You look forward to the new Blackpink music?
Yeah. Yeah, go on then.
No, I guess that's right.
Was that you good or bad? Good.
I haven't got the bad made stories of how long them.
Right. Well, I've just about scraped through with mine. Mine are some really petty ones, but fuck it. So my hates are Friday Night Dinner. The last season was aired. I don't know if it's the last ever, but the last episode of this season was aired. You know, it's a cult classic, love it. So it's a bit gutted that it's finished for the moment, but you know. IP Man 4 finishing. Obviously, anyone knows I love martial arts and I love that series, so the fact it's coming to an end is a bit gutter, but they end it on a good note, so I'm happy with that. But also, you know, it's a bit WWE, I've got a few things to pick with them. The fact that they are apparently allowed to put on live performances because they are considered as special entertainment is a load of bollocks, in my opinion. You know, why should they be putting on performances, doing live crowds when everyone else has got to fucking shut everything down? And the fact, as much as I don't like him, the fact they've completely just forgotten and wiped Roman Reigns off all programming. They don't mention his name, they don't mention him at all, they've completely took him off everything. That's a bit wrong in my opinion. No, I don't like him, but he is obviously a star, one of the big stars, and obviously there's people that do like him. So completely wiping him out because he went home due to you know, the risk of getting the C thing. Bit stupid in my opinion. Bit wrong. And then obviously last one, Black Widow delay. Black Widow getting pushed back. My loves are Batman animated, because like I said, I've been getting into a lot of Batman animated films at the moment and been watching quite a lot of them. My den upgrade, I've been in my spare time upgrading my den and getting some things done, and I've got have to say a pretty sick gaming area now in my opinion, just waiting for a Batman gaming chair. BGT, Britain's Got Talent, I think that's been pretty good lately and pretty good series so far from what I've watched.
watching all Stuntmen.
Yeah. Been watching it on catch up in the mornings. Songwriting.
Oh yeah, I was surprised you didn't mention it. Ben Cotton has left. No, Holly's left to be juice now.
Yeah, I did read about that. I need to start watching it again. I haven't watched it for ages.
It's weird they're doing lockdown style, but that's nothing.
Yeah, they have been doing lately. And then number 4 is my songwriting. I've finished my Nan's one and it's been sent off to my music producer. And he even said back to me, which obviously I'm not going to leak my emails, but he says really good and improvement on my songwriting. So I'm looking forward to hearing it put to the music and see what his influence on it, see what it's going to be like. And then last but not least, Arrow ending. It ended on a high note. I think they did a really good job with the last episode and a really good job on last season, and it's just a nice little end to one of the shows that I really loved and a show that got me into liking Green Arrow as a hero now. I'm even gonna admit I cried a little bit, like a little bitch, but there you go. Shit happens. Yeah, I cried at a TV superhero show. But anyhow, yeah. So that's my 5 and hates. I know some of them were pretty petty, but fuck it. And yeah. So that has been it for this episode because we are literally on an hour and a half now. And I've got to edit this yet. So I've been Inspirational A. We can't tell you what the next one will be because we haven't even thought about it yet or started planning it yet. Might be a martial arts one, it just might be in a different form because my martial arts coach has said he'll do a video call style like me and G-Man's doing on Zoom, but then I don't know because I really want to do a live one with him so we could show you like some techniques and stuff like that. So I don't know, I don't know, I need to think and plan that one and see what I think is going to be best. But yeah, we will catch you, hope you enjoyed this one, especially the Batman fans. And I hope you have a good rest of lockdown. Hopefully tomorrow find out what happens. Probably lockdown for another couple of weeks. But yeah, we'll see you on the other side.
Bye.
Bye.